A top female executive in the world of luxury watches and jewelry is in town to get to know more about the Philippine market. Coralie Charriol Paul is the creative director, executive chairwoman, and chief executive officer of the prestigious fashion house Charriol. Now, the brand has been around for nearly 4 decades, and there's no stopping it from creating fine jewelry and timeless pieces. Coralie now joins us live here in the studio. Good morning, Coralie. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Me too. I'm very happy to be here. I can't tell you how happy I am to be back in Asia.
Right. Well, back in the Philippines, home away from home is how you described it. You're a frequent visitor, and you have strong ties here in the country. What's in for you? What have you got planned for this visit?
So this visit, we are launching new products. I haven't been here since the pandemic, so I was here 2019. Very different world now, 2022. Very happy to be back, opening new stores, which is great also because a lot of stores were closed during the pandemic, but none of them went out of business, and we're going very strong for 2023, which is our 40th anniversary.
Right. It's a new era in all departments, particularly for Charriol, with you at the helm, and the new era in terms of what we look forward to in terms of your design, in terms of the spirit of Charriol. There's a lot of looking back at the classic timepieces, jewelries, and sort of bringing it into this new era, as we were saying. Tell us a little bit about the collection.
Yes, in fact, I've been in the company for 20 years, working with my father, who was the founder, and for me, he really laid down the foundation of Charriol.
Sure.
You know, he launched it all around the world. For me, it was bringing it digitally. Yeah. We were digital before the pandemic, but during the pandemic, we really pushed very hard on digital.
It was a great accelerator, wasn't it? Yeah.
Big accelerator. Which was very good. And now we're really going omni-channel. So we're really mixing the digital and the retail. Because I don't believe retail is dead. I think retail is as important as digital.
Absolutely.
And I want to get every generation.
Right. You have, that's exactly what I'm getting at. You have one foot in each sort of area. Digital, bricks and mortar, your how would you call it? People who have traditionally always enjoyed Charriol, and those who are sort of learning about it now and sort of enjoying and appreciating it now.
Correct. One of my latest designs is in fact taking the cable that we're very known for and making it attachable to the Apple Watch. Okay. So in fact bringing a luxury bracelet, Swiss-made, to your tech, right? And marrying the two. Marrying your tech because people need their tech.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You need to count your steps. But it also needs to look good.
Yeah, I mean, it's timeless. The cable, of course, signature of Charriol. Tell us a little bit more about some of the other pieces. You've updated the Saint-Tropez watch.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I have been designing in different categories, and I did jewelry for a very long time. So when I came on board as CEO, the jewelry was easy. Yeah. I updated it. I have some of my newest lines that I'm wearing today. I have the Bangle Mania. Yep. But also the Saint-Tropez watch, as you mentioned, I took an iconic piece, our bestseller, and I dared to touch it, you know. And what I did was really upgrade it because I refined it and I made it basically the 2.0. Yeah. It's like a Porsche 911, you know, it's just the next model. Still has all the Charriol characteristics, but it's the new version. Right,
and I think luxury is taking that sort of, it's turning that corner. It's something that is completely the opposite of disposable, of things that tend to sort of rise and fall with trends. They're timeless pieces, investment pieces, things that sort of transcend fashion.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that.
I agree. I mean, everything you wear usually tells a story. You know, it's a gift from your mother, a wedding, a present, a present to yourself because of a promotion. So all the jewelry pieces that you wear are usually storytelling, and they really become part of you. Right. And it's also part of your style. I mean, you can rock any size and jewelry will always fit, you know? Right. So for me, that's what I love about jewelry. It always accentuates your outfit and tells a story.
Right. L'art de vivre la différence.
Oui, bravo. L'art de vivre la différence.
As is the motto of Charriol. A few years ago, you produced a documentary called The Story of Plastic. And this is interesting because as a luxury brand, you feel it's very important to give back. and for all of us to sort of have in our consciousness the idea that things shouldn't be disposable, things should be made to last, and we should be caring for these things.
It's the single use that really drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And documentary films have had a revolution since 2009. Now everybody watches documentaries.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fascinating, they're well made, they really tell the story. And for me, I got involved supporting filmmakers to complete their projects. So Steve Wilson and Dia Schlossberg were the two filmmakers on this documentary.
Yeah.
I got involved, and for me, I brought it to the Philippines as an avant-première screening.
Yeah.
And we worked with the Mother Earth Foundation and Greenpeace, because they're actually portrayed in the film.
Yeah.
And they are doing the hard work that is on the ground
Yeah.
and fighting this constant plastic invasion, especially the single use.
What are some of the foundations that you personally and the brand support?
So for me, women empowerment.
Yeah.
Okay, so women education is very important. I'm talking about secondary education because I strongly believe that the woman can really, with an education, can help her family, can help her community. And so I always, we had a campaign called Watch Me Graduate. So for me, that was very, very important. So women empowerment as well as environmental issues.
Right.
So the non-plastic, I removed all plastic from my packaging. So now it's 100% paper, which can be recycled.
Right.
And then as well as other environments with the elephant preservation, and it's all under the environment,
Right,
really.
right.
So elephant preservation, the ocean preservation,
Right.
and also there's a recent one that was the tiger preservation.
Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Well, with you at the helm, what is in the future for Charriol?
So for me, so many things.
Yeah.
I have a new line coming out in 2023 for the 40th anniversary. We are joining the Watch and Wonders Fair in Switzerland.
Yeah.
I'm also retelling the story of Charriol and retelling its Swiss origin, and also, really partnering with different NGOs, like I just said, around the environment and women education.
Okay, well, we know that you're not going to be here for very long, at least here in the Philippines is what I mean. What have you got planned for your short visit?
Oh my gosh, lots of boutique tours,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I have a big party tomorrow night. Tonight at the Okada, and we are launching the Mariner collection. And then maybe a little quick trip to Palawan.
A little bit of R&R, yeah, a little bit of R&R.
But Philippines, you have to mix business and pleasure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it has been an absolute pleasure to be here chatting with you, celebrating close to 40 years of Charriol. It's such a pleasure, Coralie, to have you here. And please do continue to do what Charriol does best.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.